There have been multiple explosions in the Ukrainian capital and reports of further strikes across the country. A series of explosions have hit Kiev, the first time the city has been targeted in months. The government says 8 people have been killed and many more injured in the strikes, but further details are not yet clear. The mayor of Kiev says there were several blasts in the district, around 8 a.m. local time. And it's been months since the last strike on the capital, and there are reports of missile strikes across Ukraine. Authorities say Zaporizhia, Dnipro, Lviv and other cities have been targeted. Moscow has yet to comment on the strikes. The Ukrainian president has accused Russia of trying to wipe his country off the face of the earth, saying in a message, "The air raid sirens do not subside throughout Ukraine. There are missiles hitting. Unfortunately, there are dead and wounded." It comes just a few days after an explosion seriously damaged a bridge linking Russia with occupied Crimea. Vladimir Putin blamed Ukrainian forces, calling it an act of terrorism, which hit a key link for Russian forces in the south. It's as President Putin is due to chair a meeting of his Security Council later today. Well, just as the attack was taking place on the capital, we were speaking to our correspondent in Kiev, Hugo Bashega.
I think this is the fear here that this explosion targeting a very symbolic bridge, because this is a bridge in Crimea that was opened in 2018, perhaps as a symbol that Crimea was Russian. This is a peninsula that was annexed by Russia in 2014, something that hasn't been recognized by the Ukrainians, by the international community. So very strategic militarily, but also full of symbolism. So the fear is that this could trigger a very strong Russian response. We saw yesterday that a residential area of the city of Zaporizhia, a major city in the south of the country, very close to the front lines, was hit. More than a dozen.
So that was Hugo Bashega in Kiev, just as those attacks were happening a while back. The attack comes 2 days after a bridge linking Russia with occupied Crimea was damaged. Russian President Vladimir Putin has accused Ukraine of the attack on the bridge, saying that it was an act of terrorism. President